Commissioner.
All right, Bannock County Commissioners are now in session. First item on our agenda is Board of Ambulance District.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we enter into the Board of Ambulance.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And this is reimbursements on the ambulance. I didn't have any questions on it.
No.
Motion to accept it.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we accept the report and invoices on Board of Ambulance.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then a motion to go out of Board of Ambulance.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we get out of the Board of Ambulance.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So next we do have invoices, commissioners' reports. I did talk to Jen about her invoice. It was hotel rooms for their conference.
Oh.
2 different prices, and actually the treasurer's office paid for 1 night. And
The
they,
association.
yeah, so that's why there was. Just
Is
the
it left blank?
blanks, yeah. Oh, like you just.
Oops.
You're announcing your remark.
Now you're on the big screen.
It's because I have to do a note part on this.
Sure.
Commissioner Huff got better looking.
I forget to.
Legal department.
In a hurry, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Before this, but that validates it.
yeah,
As quick as you can.
okay.
That'd be great. That'd be great. I'm gonna get the plans.
And the totals will just be filled in.
Sorry?
That's what I just brought up, is the totals weren't filled in there.
We're gonna fill them in, or-
She's gonna fill them in. They're not in the back either.
so you're okay to accept both
Yeah.
of these?
With that.
Okay, Mr.
And then invoices.
Yeah.
And Chairman, I have this invoice still. Were we gonna go ahead and pay this as,
We're gonna be discussing that.
That's, it's on the agenda
Okay.
today.
then I will add it to my file.
Am I signing this thing too?
Yeah. It needs 2 of our signatures.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Just this page?
Yep.
Same thing here?
Yep. All right, a motion on invoices and commissioners' report.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve invoices and commissioner report as presented.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next we have salary rate approval forms. And just for the record, this is the salary rate approval forms for 2024. So we're doing this one on the record. We have the others that we're signing at our desk.
Okay.
And so that just
This
on
is
the
like a
record.
blanket?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's, you might wanna note on the record, it's because there's like 400 and some.
Yeah,
So
I
to sit
noticed
within a
that.
meeting and do them, it would be a little
They're almost done.
tedious.
A motion to go ahead and do the salary rate approval form, please.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve the 2024 salary rate approval forms.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, and we have alcohol licenses. And this is the time where everybody starts renewing.
I guess so. I was-
And it used to be that we'd sign each one of them, and then they changed over and put them all in, on one list, so we don't
Very
have to
nice.
sign every
I
one.
like this efficiency. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the salary rate approval form, what is this? Alcohol licenses
Alcohol
as presented.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then we have an application for credit with Western States Equipment. And that's signatures. signature by the chairman.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the credit application form and authorize chairman's signature.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Chairman, can I have that one so I can return it? And then I'll make sure I still get
Oop.
I think it.
All right. Next, we go into our work session. Judge Penrod is not here yet. We have canceled the third item. Okay. So let's go right to you.
Okay. Commissioners, this is just an acceptance of the State Criminal Alien Assistance Program grant that we were awarded, which helps pay for our costs in detaining illegal immigrants. And this will require Commissioner Moser to log in and electronically accept, which Mandy is prepared to come help you do.
Okay. Okay. We've been getting a lot of notices here lately. I've been sending them on to you.
Yes, and some of them are already done.
Okay.
That's this one right here, right? State Criminal Alien Assistance Program.
Yeah.
What fiscal year is this?
Well, we'll get the funding, I'm not sure when, but it is based off, but this one is like 2 years ago.
Okay.
The information.
It's the feds. The feds are always playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she has to go in and when we apply, she goes in and gives the information from the previous year, but then it's not awarded for another 6 or 8 months, so it
Gotcha.
could be 2 years out from the information that we're getting reimbursed for.
Okay.
Questions?
No others.
Motion?
We're just authorizing
Signature?
Acceptance
your
of the
signature.
award.
Okay, so Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we accept this grant and authorize chairman's signature.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, preliminary design has been canceled. Dan, come right on up.
Okay. Actually,
We about ready to go to recess for a minute.
sorry.
My computer is giving me fits, so I put it on my phone.
Okay. Dan Kendall, Facilities Director.
Ashley Ford, Maintenance Technician.
We haven't had any significant repairs to report. Our alarm system upgrade got finished. We thought it was ready for the fire drill, but was not. So now it's ready to be tested. We'll probably test it, maybe before or after hours, so the facility doesn't have to be evacuated again. But that little control box by your office, that's what that's all about.
Okay.
So now the fire department can come in that door and read the panel there instead of having to come up to the middle of the building. So we've been working on that for a long time. So I'm glad to have that one done. Detention center, I got some training on their detention locks. Those locks you can't really call a local locksmith and have them work on them. They just don't do it. So we got some training from our good fellas out at our jail and ordered in a bunch of rebuilt locks so that we're going to be set for locks for probably, I would guess, 10 years. We have 9 rebuilt locks on the shelf now, so that's a good thing. If they go down, we can swap them out in 10 minutes and we'll have to go through the whole process of working on them all day long, trying to figure out what spring broke. So now we're in good shape. So
Good.
I'm excited for that. The museum, been working on that lighting, finding things everywhere we go that maybe, I don't know who has been working on it, but we're fixing it a little bit at a time.
Which lighting are you talking about?
The historical museum,
Are you talking about that track, the third track, or something else?
Now we are working on the outdoor lighting.
Okay.
They actually had an extension cord run underground
Oh,
that we found.
okay.
So I'm not sure who's been doing that. So we do now have a 4-head light pole out there, so the parking lot's lit, both directions on the sidewalk and the front step. And then we have on the other steps, we have 3 lights that come down and the flagpole's now lit up. The money that was listed on that ARPA line item, I think if we approve that, I think we should just keep putting it into electrical until we get the electrical done, rather than starting on any restrooms. 'Cause I don't think that amount, if that's the amount you approve, it's not enough to do a bathroom. So I think we should just finish up the electrical, get it in good shape, and then move forward from there. Yeah, we can talk about those restrooms sometime, maybe next year or whatever you think. But they pretty much need gutted and redone, so it's a pretty significant project on the restrooms.
Okay.
And then I submitted the building permit for the juvenile probation remodel. And we need to get with Christie and the ARPA, finalize those funds so that we can have a line item to pull money from to start that project.
We were gonna talk about that when we do the follow-up ARPA meeting. Dan and I talked, while there's money allotted for, or allocated for the ARPA projects, and we also have money for capital acquisitions, I would like to get clarification as to what we're gonna pay from where before we start any of the projects, just simply so I know what obligations we're gonna have for reporting. So
Well,
that's the only reason I put him off a little bit,
Yeah.
was so that we could get that clarification.
and that's what I want. I want to make sure that we're not going to have little projects here, there, and everywhere under ARPA. So
Right.
we're doing a lot of reporting that creates a lot of extra work.
Right. Yep. So we don't have to pay for the permit right away, just if we can get those finalized, then when we do, then I'll pick up the permit and then we'll get going on it.
Okay.
Okay. And then the cleaning contractor is gonna start, cleaning 100% of our buildings, started on October 1st, so we're excited for that. I think Ashley's excited for that. Yay. Thanks Ryan for helping out with that. It's been a long process. Unless Ashley has anything else.
I don't.
The jail boiler, the boilers did show up.
Did they?
They did.
Good.
But they haven't been paid. I know we were trying for that down payment.
Uh-huh.
They still don't. We run into some snags that, and I know Seth with the insurance.
I'll email Seth. I didn't know they had showed up. I'll get with Seth. He was supposed to report back within a couple of days. I never heard anything back on any of the emails.
Yeah, he's been sick,
Okay,
so he's been down.
I'll get with Kim then
Okay,
and see if she's seen anything. I've not ever seen an invoice, so Bannock County can't pay it.
right. I think they have it and just haven't been
Um,
sitting on it for a long time.
I don't know how long they've been sitting. I don't know if it's a long time.
Long time.
When did they get it?
I bet they've had it for a month.
Okay. I'll email Kim and see where we're at with that. I know I talked to Kelly, and Kelly said they were willing to order it without payment, but now that it's here, we definitely need to get it paid. So I'll
Yeah.
get with Kim with iCrimp.
I think they've been there for a couple months. Ryan can probably verify that. At
The
least
boiler's been here for a couple months?
Couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's been emails, you've been,
I haven't seen that it was delivered.
I haven't been included on any emails.
well, yeah, the delivery one, that's new to me
Yeah.
too. But the fact that we've been waiting on that invoice and Seth has been sick.
Yeah,
that's
he's
all
been-
been- Yeah.
So with that project, how are we moving? I mean, we're back into winter.
Yeah, well, equipment's showing up. I think definitely the payments have slowed things down. But everything's working, so it's not like we're in emergency mode, but definitely the slow payments have been,
Yeah.
I don't know if insurance jobs are always move that slow, but it's moved slow, but it's been definitely
Well,
making progress.
Too many cooks in the kitchen is a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
On this whole deal.
Yep.
But I haven't, since I was in the last discussion, that was on Tuesdays or Thursdays? that they had the group meeting. It's been a long time since I've heard of one of them.
Yeah, they haven't been doing it.
Oh,
in a
yeah,
while.
cause Seth's been sick, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. That's,
so,
yep. Yeah, every Tuesday we had a meeting, and then
yeah,
we haven't had one for probably a month.
it's been a while because I haven't heard of one.
I'll get with Kim when we get done with meetings and see where we're at, and then I can do an email to everybody, including Star.
But this is what happened originally, is people were holding the bills and weren't communicating and stuff, and then blaming everybody else.
Mhm.
We can't go back to that position. We gotta get this project done.
Yep.
Year and a half's too much.
Yep.
I can report back to the group as soon as I hear anything.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
All right,
okay,
thank you.
thank you guys.
Okay, now I'm gonna move Sheldon up on the agenda. So Sheldon, come on up, and we're gonna go into executive session.
Are we doing, B and I thought D as well? Oh, is it there? Okay, good. So, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we enter into executive session under Idaho Code 74-2061D